At some point, you're probably going to be hiking along and experience a certain sort of what we might call a hot spot in your foot, in your shoe. And whenever you do that, everyone says very wisely you should probably stop and take a piece of tape, Leuko tape or something, and put it over that spot, because otherwise you're going to get a blister. Pain is important. Pain is something that we typically want to avoid for obvious reasons. But pain is also something that's informative. I'm a Christian, and this week we're celebrating Holy Week, which we retell the story of Jesus's last week and his sort of journey to the cross in preparation for Easter and the celebration of the resurrection. And we as human beings, as animals, often think of pain as something to be avoided, something you don't want to get close to. But pain, I think, is a gift. Pain is something that teaches us that basically something is wrong. Pain is an indicator, suffering is an indicator that something is wrong. Something is out of balance. Something needs to be attended to. That could be a blister developing on our foot. It could be a blister developing in a relationship. It could be blisters that are developing in our society. Pain tells us that something is out of balance. Suffering tells us that something needs to change. Something needs to be transformed. And that's something that's true, I think, not only in our bodies, but in our lives, in our society, and not only something that's outside of us. You know, pain sometimes tells us that there's not something wrong with the world, but there's something wrong with us. I think of, if I want to be able to hike 1,000 or 1,500 feet in a mile, and I'm not in very good shape, I'm going to have to suffer greatly until I can get myself into shape to be able to do that. If I suffer pain, every time someone gives a slight, a small insult or a slight against me, maybe there's something that I need to attend to so that I'm not always being greatly upset by it. Maybe I get angry at my children or my spouse, or my partner very quickly whenever something's brought up. That's pointing to something that I need to think about or reflect on, something I might need to even talk to somebody else about. So physical pain, emotional pain, psychological pain, spiritual pain. We often just think of this as, don't touch a fire because it will burn you. But a lot of times we need to meet pain. We need to process it. We need to do something with it, not just ignore it, and not always simply avoid it, though, again, it depends. It depends. So when you think about coming out here, coming to do a hike, coming to get outdoors, pain is a teacher. Pain is a strict, sometimes harsh teacher. And pain is something that we should always stop and listen to. Go on.